Do you guys remember the tungsten cube? There's been an accident. It's been a devastating accident. Don't just call him Spherebert and move on. I don't just got Spherebert. I have Cubert Jr. Look at this guy. This is a genuine mini tungsten cube. And if it looks familiar, it comes from a stream that we did where I let you guys buy anything you wanted on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and Temu to compare these sites against each other. You might realize a lot of time has passed from when we did the purchasing to now when I am unboxing all the items. And that is entirely my fault. I was in Japan for a long time. My bad, I was in Japan. Now, I'll be honest, not every item is going to be here. I don't have every single item. Not because we did something wrong. It's just because sometimes it just don't ship. I think the only website that batted 100 was Amazon. I think we got 100% of our Amazon stuff. All right, chat. Let's take a look. So you guys spent $1,000 on 4 different websites. eBay, Etsy, Temu, and Amazon. And we're going to start off by opening the items from eBay. Now, you've already seen 2 of the items on eBay. We have a tungsten sphere and a tungsten cube. All right, so this thing, by the way, this costs $100 for this square inch of tungsten. Any guesses in chat how much this weighs? 5 pounds? Then you really think I must be very strong. If it's 5 pounds and I'm just friggin' like that, 5 pounds? Are you kidding me? That would hurt so much. It isn't even a pound, guys. It is 0.66 pounds. Now, the sphere, on the other hand, the sphere is quite a bit bigger. This is kind of a weapon. I do feel like if I, you know, if I went full Attack on Titan, I could kill a man or throw out my arm. Throw it against the wall? Damn, I didn't even throw it that hard. Look at that. Find me the problem. Find me the problem, liberals. Well, the issue is, that's it. I mean, that was half the budget, just to be clear. That was like $500 worth of my money. And that's all we get to do. That's it. There's nothing else, man. There's nothing else. There's nothing else we get to do. Throw it at Aiden's head. You know what? If I have a bad day, I'll just think about doing that. I'll just think about doing that. Okay. That is, however, although half our budget that we spent on items at eBay, it's not half our items. Because we, in total, got 9 items from eBay. Now, I say 9 because one of the items, unfortunately, did sell out. This is not a joke. In between the time it took for me to give all this information to Yingling for him to then purchase, only one item sold out. Vintage print ad, hard stuff, gay interest, gamer, gaming, original promo, poster art. The gay gaming magazine art sold out. Guys, you can look, January 27th, it sold out. Hey, look, here's the thing. I don't think this is a very popular item. So here's what happened. I did the stream. Somebody watching the stream decided they wanted that shit and then swooped in and bought it before I could buy it. Basically, one of you guys sniped that from me. That's what happened. Whoever jacked that, you know, excuse my language, whoever took that from me, please, you know, post a picture on the subreddit at the very least. That's all I'm asking. It's such a small ask because I know it was one of you guys. I know it was you. And as your gamer of the year, I demand that you post it on the subreddit. I don't know if being gamer of the year allows me to order around gay people, but I feel like this is a small enough ask that maybe... All right, if we're sticking to eBay, this is the next item you guys got me. French for dummies. Okay, so it has vocab, and it has the words written in French, of course, and then in English. So like Le Chateau. and then that means castle. But in the middle, it says how to pronounce it so you have good accent. So it says like La Chateau. So let me give you an example. The way you'd pronounce it, I think, is you go Quelle heure est-il? Être en retard. Allons-y. Dépêchons-nous. And the way they want you to pronounce it is Quelle heure est-il? Être en retard. Allons-y. Dépêchons-nous. And I don't think that's how you should be pronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it how they want me to pronounce it. It's the book, man. It's the book. I don't know if there's anything in this book I wouldn't know. Like, I'm not saying I'm fluent in French, but I am fluent in French. All right. Well, thank you guys for the book. I'll keep it. Super helpful item. Really helpful. Next. Do you guys know what this is? This is an Aztec death whistle. It was on eBay as loudest screaming Aztec death whistle. This is what they used to look like, though. This is like the actual historic one. So, you know, not bad in terms of replicas. It's not loud. It's not about it being loud. It just sounds like a fucking woman screaming. Is it loud to you? My ears are ringing a bit. Yeah, for sure. That was pretty loud. It's not like the loudest noise ever, but it's pretty loud. Like, it definitely pierces. It reminds me of the scream of a fisher cat.
The sound that you're hearing, this screaming, this is the sound of the fisher cats in the woods behind my house. It's an awful sound.
That's what the whistle sounds like. Pretty accurate, like, to it as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a circumstance where that's a practical item. Camping. I feel like there's so many other whistles that are smaller, make louder noises, and are more easily identified as a help whistle. All right, chat. Next item. This one is also from eBay, of course. Everything's from eBay. It's actually just an original Game Boy Color. It's an original, perhaps refurbished Game Boy Color. It's the purple see-through one. It looks good. I don't actually have a game in it. So, I mean, it's kind of more of just a cool thing you put in the background. Because, like, realistically, the Game Boy Color is one of the worst systems to replay on. Because it has very bad lighting. So it doesn't have like a backlight on it. And it has pretty mid-ass battery life. So I feel like it's more of a decorative piece that you keep as like nostalgia or memorabilia or collector if you're keeping all your stuff. Throw it at the wall. I'm not going to throw literally everything at the wall. All right. Next item. Big Mouth, Billy Bass, an electric wall-mounted bass that is supposed to sing. What in the fuck is this? Wait, it has different songs. I can use it to cover the hole that I made in the wall. All right. Oh, no, I did fuck up. It works on a sensor. So if anyone passes, it sings. Okay. This is our... Shut up! Our next item, I don't know if you guys remember this, was a 50-piece fidget toy pack. So, you know, obviously fidget toys popped off a lot. Like, I feel like 2016. Is that like when the spinning top thing went super viral? Then a bunch of similar sort of fidget toys popped up on the market. And I think most kids at this point have actually kind of replaced fidget toys with vapes. But some of us still enjoy the good old-fashioned fidget toys. Now, some of these I've like seen before, but I think they're so cringe. Like, this one's lame. It's like, this is like the poppy one where you push them all through. And then you push, you know what I mean? I don't care for this one. I don't care for this one. This is not even a fidget toy. This is just like, this is just a piece of rubber. Dude, these are just cat toys for humans. Like, what is this? Like, I know I bought 50, so some of them are going to be shit. This is literally just a cat toy. I don't get this one. This one's not fun. Subscribe or I'm gonna kill you. Seriously, I'm gonna kill you with hammers if you don't subscribe. This is all garbage. Like, the only person who should lose their mind at this shit is actual babies. There are way higher quality fidget toys, and just because there are 50 of them doesn't mean it's good. It just means you have to deal with 50 pieces of garbage. Like, seriously, man. All right, next item. This one's actually kind of cool. Say hello to our new LED lamp from Pokemon. So this is the lamp holder. This is where the lamp goes. How would I turn the lamp on? All right, well, we'll figure it out later. We'll get batteries later, but for now, chandelier will be batteryless right here until we can find our batteries. Kind of looks nice next to the Game Boy, though. This is going to be our, I believe, our final item from eBay. If you don't remember, this is a 6-foot inflatable cow. I think I hate almost everything we got from eBay. It is time to move over to our items from Amazon.com. This is the first item you guys purchased. Now, I don't know the purpose of this banana costume, but I will say it does have a place to inflate your lower banana. It could just be me. I feel like was placed there not so coincidentally. Because also on the bottom, why do they have that hole? What's that for? What's the hole for, man? This is, just so everybody's aware, 200. That's right, 200 porcelain mini ducks. Are they edible? No. Count them. I don't think it's actually 200. You want me to genuinely count all these ducks? 1, 2, 3... 192, 193, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Good job to the makers of the ducks. This next item, I forgot we purchased. It's a vintage Toy Network Squirt Wee Boy. It came in this beat-ass box. All right, Squirt Wee Boy, all you have to do is pull down the shorts and watch out for water. I can't play with that. I can't play with that. I can't play with that. That's an insane toy. That's an insane toy. That is crazy. That is a crazy toy. Man, this thing rules. Maybe I put it on somebody else's desk and I don't tell them about its functionality. First off, ew. If you see this and your first thought is drink it, you got some shit going on you got to work on. Drinking it is weird, all right? It turns it from funny haha toy to let me suck the water coming out of this boy's penis. You don't see any issues with that? You don't think that's a little weird? Don't say it like that. That's what it is!
Drink it, funny man.
I'm not doing it. I refuse. Don't say drink up diddler. There is zero drinking happening here. Anyway, the gift, it's a fun gag gift. I kind of like that. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I fuck with that. All right, next item. Okay, here's the fucked up thing. So you guys, I think, decided to just torture me by buying a bunch of different outfits. But I was actually kind of excited for the gorilla outfit until I realized they sent me 2 right hands. What am I supposed to do with 2 right hands? How do you fuck that up? It's a fucking sham. It's a sham of a costume. This is crazy. I expected more from Amazon. That's all I'll say. I expected a little bit more from Amazon. I didn't think they were going to send me such garbage. You can't even get a normal-ass gorilla costume anymore, man. Fucking Trump's America, bro. Shit, man. Here we go again. Another year. Another cat-made outfit, huh? Probably my 7th one. This time, however, I am technically doing a Ludwig cosplay. It's just a Ludwig cosplay. Anyway, what is up, Neon? Today we got, guys, we're going to be reviewing 200 chocolate fortune cookies. Your financial situation will be secure and stable. They don't know how much Trump coin I bought. You will achieve great peace of mind when you talk with an old friend.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. You
Chilling?
eating something?
Yeah, fortune cookie.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear food in your mouth, which is usually the case.
What do you mean?
Usually when you talk, you have food in your mouth.
What's
up, bro? What
I'm a
can
little
I do for
sensitive
you?
about my weight.
That's crazy.
What do you mean that's crazy? I recently hit 200 pounds.
I know. It's stinky, too.
Don't have to rephrase it with the stink in front of it. You just added an adjective. It's not even that high.
Well, it's stinky.
Stop clocking my tea.
What do you want? I'm here, by the way.
You're here? If you can find AAA batteries and bring them to me, I'll be eternally indebted to you.
Okay, if I bring you AAA batteries, you say to me, live on camera, I'm Cheeseburger Ogren, and I'm a stinky, too.
Fine.
Okay.
Why does he want me to say that?
Say it.
I'm Ludwig.
No, say it into the mic. I'm Cheeseburger Ogren, and I'm a stinky too.
I'm Cheeseburger Ogren, and I'm a stinky too.
Well done.
Look at the chandelier. It looks great. All right, chat. We have an update about our next item. Our next item, I got some really sad news. So, our next item was actually the Connects Ferris wheel. And, yeah, another one. Unfortunately, the UPS driver who was carrying the Connects Ferris wheel exploded and died and fell into many pieces that couldn't be put together with the power of the United States government. He's dead. He's a dead man, and all the stuff died along with him. It seemed to be a targeted terrorist bombing. He's dead forever now. So the Connects Ferris wheel unfortunately did not arrive, which we are quite gutted about. But it is what it is, and we're going to move on to our next item. Yay, next item. 1 second, I had to get it. I'm not even lying, it's pretty cozy. The only issue is this material is plastic. Oh, wait. It's upside down. Oh, that's way better. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that rules. That's good. That's not even being ironic. That's actually pretty good. I was thinking of marathon streams. That would easily be like one of the better sleeps for any marathon streams I've done. It's probably straight up better than the car's bed. It's Temu time, everybody. So, I remember this shirt. This is the Family Guy, I don't even know what you call it, Hatsune Miku? Oh, excuse me, Madoka Magica. It's super low quality. Like, just the print quality, the shirt quality, everything's super low. But it is funny for a laugh. Next up, what do we got? Oh, we got this guy. I don't know what you really call this, but it's kind of like a toy that stays the shape that you make it. So, like, you know, if I want a long-armed short gorilla, it will be a long-armed short gorilla. If I want a very tall gorilla, it's a tall gorilla now. Throw it at the wall. We can't throw everything we get at the wall. I don't think he liked it. I don't think he freaking liked that one little bit. Next up, we have a die-cast model of a unbranded truck of sorts. Wait. Do you guys hear that? That's the sound of a gas car revving its engine, changing gears. This car's electric, man.
Throw it at the wall.
Throw it at the wall? Guys, the wall's already taken enough of a beating. I can't throw everything you don't like at the wall. We can do a drop test, though. Tungsten Cube versus Cybertruck. Not gonna lie, did pretty well. Just this hit, and it didn't break the glass. All right, next item. Now, it might date how old it is when we initially bought stuff, but this says, I have red hair because God knew I needed a working labia? God knew I needed a warning label. That's what it says. My bad. Anyway, I read it wrong, but you guys go say. You might notice, though, I don't actually have red hair anymore because we're a little bit behind, so that's a whoops from my end. Another one of the worst shirts I've ever put on in my life in terms of quality. Like, no shade to the designs, just the shirt is, like, cheap, and the printing is just horrible. Ow! You know what? The shirt's actually really high quality. More importantly than all that, we have a portable bubble machine. All right, soapy water inserted. Cover. Replaced. On button. Pressed. Okay, 1 second. Oh, yeah! Now we're cooking! Damn, that shit's out a lot of water. It's a phenomenal amount of water on my desk right now. Just an insane amount of water going everywhere on my electronics currently. But they're bubbles for sure. All right, next item. This is an electric toy car. While trying to ride it in here, it worked a little bit and then turned off. It turns out there's a weight limit, which I have allegedly passed. If we're gonna really get nitty gritty with the label, it says, the car carrying the weight of not more than 30 kilogram. Okay, well, that was really cool. I have insanely good news. I thought we actually didn't get the item, but apparently we did. We have what I believe to be a functioning chest hole fixer. More accurately, what we have is a pectus excavatum orthosis brace. So what it does is you put this on your chest if you have pectus excavatum like I do, and then you squeeze this pump, which is going to create a vacuum chamber around your chest, pulling your chest bones forward. And here it lets you see the pressure gauge that you're applying to your chest. As an owner of pectus excavatum, I'm going in. Oh my God, look at my chest. That was like 2 seconds. Why? Well, for some people, they find pectus excavatum or the just having a chest hole to be like embarrassing, you know, and they want to fix it, but maybe they don't want to go through an invasive surgery because the surgery is pretty crazy. Now, I would say if it's not medically necessary, my policy has always been to just fucking deal with it, because I actually don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, I don't think it looks that weird. I think it's just sort of a confidence gap. And, you know, obviously it's always a little harder to have confidence if you don't have the right teeth or the right chest hole or the right hairline or whatever. But, like, you're never going to be fucking perfect, you know? So it's like, you just accept who you are and then run from there. But it is fun to finally use this. I've never had the opportunity to use one before. I think our next item... Okay, I don't really know what you guys expect me to do with this. What up? My main goal is to blow up then act like I don't know nobody. It's time for the last category. That was everything I have from Temu. I have to say, I think overall, maybe it sounds crazy, better than Amazon. Our final one I'm the most excited about because we have Etsy, which generally is known for higher quality stuff. Now, I do think it's still absolutely inundated with drop shipping. Having said that, something like this is pretty well made. Like, this Spider-Man mask is pretty good. All things considered, it is off of Etsy. It was a 2-for-1, so I actually do have another one. I can't see how it looks, but it felt good going on. I'm Spider-Man from New Hampshire. Let's do Fent and stop crime. I can't read this well. What does that say? Ludwig Ogren gay card. Oh. I'm not gay. I just speak for gay. This is kind of sick, though. Just flashing this and then saying the F slur. I have a license to rip it. Anyway. I'm the F-slinging Spider-Man. Let my creative juices flow. Okay, you know what? I'm out. All right, we got, first off, this hat, which I think is pretty cute. The only issue is I feel like this style of hat gives Logan Paul Suicide Force a little too much, so it's my only concern. Outside of that, though, I think it's pretty cool. Then we got these things. These are the Roctopuses. I guess the Roctopussies, because I got 2 of them. G.I. Jesus, real biblical action hero. Messiah, codename Jesus of Nazareth. I almost don't want to take it out of the case. I feel like it would ruin the value of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is fire. I'm a fan of this. I'm putting this in the background. I'm the scary transgender the media warned you about. And my cup says tears of the people I beat in League of Legends. But for some reason, it came almost empty. Virgin starter pack? Okay. First off, pal. Fucking come at me. Watch where you're shooting, bitch. Come on, let go. Let go! Ow. Oh my fucking god, what a mistake. Ow, shit.
You're my mans.
Sorry. I left it forever seeking purpose. I won, but at what cost? Okay, next item. I'm pretty excited about this one. This is, I think, a custom keyboard. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. That is Hatsune Miku. Okay, we got a Hatsune Miku. Let's give it a type test. Okay, I was nervous. Yeah, I'm almost positive I'm going to be worse on this keyboard. I think you could feasibly go faster on this keyboard, but it definitely doesn't move how I'm used to moving a keyboard. Either way, though, the keyboard does look swag, and I have to give it to the keyboard for looking that swag. Next item! Okay, we have a few things here. First off, we have the beanie. We got our non-binary beanie. Second off, we have this Pokemon keycap. Look at this. Kind of cool, no? It's like a little resin Morpeko, which I find to be quite cute. And then this is probably the dumbest thing we purchased from Etsy. It's a sticker that costs a few dollars. I want to say like $3, $4 maybe. Yeah, this is it. It's a Taco Bell logo, and it says I shit myself. You guys spent like an astronomical amount of time buying this. Not even money, just time. This is made of wood, but check it out. Kind of cool. Just the way the wood spins makes it look almost flexible. But make no mistake, that shit is wood. We still have a few items to go through. Like this item right here. We got a fucking lightsaber? When did we get a lightsaber? Ow! Fuck! Did we buy a genuine battle axe? This is like heavy. That definitely breaks drywall, dude. Okay. Alright, whatever. These last couple items are actually really cool. So, the first one is we have these garden gnomes. 2 garden gnomes. That's just good family fun. But then, the next one, I think is really cool. Check out the Perry the Platypus mug. This is so cool, it's so cute. You got a little Perry the Platypus mug. That's just how it works. Alright, Billy, I won't throw it, man. I have to say, Etsy is the first time where I'm looking at all the stuff we got and I'm thinking, yeah, that's $1,000 worth of stuff. Like, you have a knit hat, beanie, Spider-Man mask, 2 Spider-Man masks, 2 mugs, the personalized gay card, even the adult diaper. Actually, there is one more thing I forgot. We have this Tears of the Kingdom resin Link statue, which I think is pretty cool. There's definitely some stuff on Etsy that is probably drop shipped, you know? So, like, for example, this shirt. Like, this shirt is just a really fucking cheap dog shit shirt with something that somebody who browses Etsy, like the Etsy demo, might like, but isn't a homemade product. But then there's some other stuff that I think kind of clearly is more homemade, you know? Like this lamp, or even if it's silly, this sticker. Or the glazed mug, or even like the beanie. So I think that's like part of the advantage of Etsy. The disadvantage is that not everything comes as quickly as the other websites, but across all 4, I think Etsy still kind of bangs. It's my number 1. I think I give my second place to eBay. We weren't able to get as much stuff, and we did spend a lot of our budget on a tungsten cube and a tungsten sphere, but we got everything that we bought, which is sick, because none of the other websites did we get everything that we paid for, and some of the things are actually kind of cool, like the chandelier lamp. I think it looks kind of awesome. Third place, Temu and Amazon are both shit for way different reasons. Temu stuff sometimes just refunded me out of nowhere. We'd have to buy it 2-3 times to get it. It took sometimes weeks, if not months, to arrive. So that's annoying. Amazon, everything arrived. There's absolutely nothing I want to keep from the Amazon collection. Like, I think it's all dog shit. So I think I give it to Temu, at least based off of what we bought. Because there's some things that I genuinely want to keep from the Temu collection, like the lightsaber, or even the Pectus excavatum pump. There's almost nothing I want to keep from the Amazon collection, with the exception of the dog bed. For $1,000, all I want to do is keep 1 dog bed. That's pretty bad. I think there's a big gap between second and third, but I think Amazon's in last. I think Amazon needs to pick it up, bro. I don't know if this is a me thing. I think Amazon is the worst it has ever been, literally ever. Where people who sell on Amazon have gotten very, very good at selling, but very, very bad at providing good products.